how much of a presence he had in the Halo 3 scene, and Rami coming up this last couple times in relegation. But at the same time, the fact that Hazard has the 4th seed means that they've been going weekend after weekend, going through those online cups, getting points, playing together, practicing, getting better.
All right then, guys, the game is locked. We are loaded. The server is live. Make sure you tweet the stream, use the hashtag HCS, whether you are watching on Twitch, whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or Mixer. I want to thank you all so very much for joining us this evening. And of course, thank you so much for bearing with us while we get through the teething issues a little later on. And a special shout to my boys over at Team Beyond. We do have a Team Beyond chat on Twitch, so if you want to join them, especially with the more competitive end, and certainly the more competitive and constructive conversation, be sure to dive on in. This one's underway. Gentlemen, Butters, Walshy.
Sims, get out of here, man. We got Mastercast. Get out of here right now. All right, we got Munoz right now with the combo going towards bottom center. Gonna stop King Nick right off the bat. What do you think about that play, Butters?
Right now, it's so good. Right now, these teams are literally going at it. This is going to be a stronghold game as we do speak. You see Munoz on the screen getting a noob combo, going for a double kill, as that player is going to take off away from Munoz, as that's going to be a solo cap possibly.
Yeah, Nest as well as ones that you can cap by yourself, but you have to have some sort of support, whether it's by poster side or by cafe side. You have to be able to just lock down one angle and look in only one direction. The second that you have to try to look both different ways, a player gets first shot on you and you're done for.
Yeah, and right now, this is what I really love right now from Hazard is Munoz locking down the plasma pistol. A low-key weapon right now, and it's kind of out of the way in yard. Not really so much now this is objective, but he's using it to his advantage. Already gotten 3 kills with it. Make it to a double kill as he's going to be looking for the triple. Nowhere in sight, but so far this is good. But King Nick does have a shotgun on him.
Yeah, King Nick's going to run around with that shotgun, but like you talked about, Munoz doing such great work with that combo, and just one thing that's interesting to me right now is they are not pressed for that trip cap. I felt like they had 2 or 3 down. When do you think is the right time to press down for trip caps on this map, Butters?
All right, depending on where your teammates are in the situation, if you got 2 down, but your team is across the map, you don't really have that much time to go for that spawn kill. So just slay them one more time, and you should be able to get that trip cap in your favor. And Plaza is something that we usually see a lot of players get a triple cap, make them spawn at blue and glass. Those are the most favorite spots and the most disadvantaged if you're spawning there.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. I think it's a really tough balance here on something like Strongholds or Plaza especially, trying to know for those trip caps, because I've seen plenty of teams make mistakes before about just trying to force the trip cap, and they end up giving up all these deaths and in turn give up control of the entire map.
Yeah, and right now this is looking good. You know what, so far from what I'm seeing with Hazard, they're not even wanting the triple cap. They're just saying, you know what guys, our wall is perfect. Just holding it 2, and that's it. Just let them spawn across the map. The longer it takes for them to get to another stronghold, the better for us. And so far it's working. It's 38-0.
The wall was working, but winter is coming as we see these Vision Gaming members pushing on over towards Nest as they finally break through that wall and trying to go desperately towards Nest and bottom center.
And right now, Goofy is going to get taken down, but my man Ju0 is going to be going up top gold. They are losing bottom middle, so this might be a rest in peace 100-0, as it looks like Vision Gaming is finally scoring on the board.
Yeah, they finally get that bottom center stronghold, and that's also one of the tougher ones to get, because in most cases, if you get it and you aren't met with resistance, a lot of times those players are just posted up in upper positions, just wait for you to funnel out those spots and get in those easy kills. Bottom center can be one of the toughest, also one of the easiest strongholds to get based on the numbers situation.
Yeah, and right now, look at the kills, excuse me, the players. None of them has the shotgun. It should be well up at this point. You do see a lot of pro players in our top 8 pro league always making sure somebody has the shotgun or at least a good time on it, and none of these players having it, or the plasma pistol in their carrier. Yeah,
you always gotta get every little advantage you can here. Magnum is not just gonna cut it. These players need to get any single weapon advantage they can. And right here, King Nick in one of those tough situations talked about before. Luckily, he has teammates over at Cafe, though. You saw him be able to kind of retreat towards that direction because he knows they had teammates over there and could just isolate players over on that poster/stairs side.
And right now, Rami showing you a nice way to get from bottom middle to top middle as he's looking to help his teammate. Ju0 is going to get taken down as Rami's going to get the the reset. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And he's still doing work, blocking the spawns here at Nest, which you always want to do. And a lot of players go, I don't want to block a spawn. That's really boring. I get no action. But it's the most important thing to do in Halo.
Yeah, it's always about where your teammates are positioned. If you have somebody who's potentially putting some negative influence across the map by standing near yard or standing too close in Cafe where the opponents are at, there's a chance that they might spawn that bomb snipe lift. And Rami, in a tough situation right here, pulls out the kill of Ju0, though. Those are situations that Jazero's used to. With playing so much free-for-all, you have to pull out some desperate 1v1 fights.
Yeah, and right now, you do see King Nick does have a shotgun. He's somewhere around the map, and a player did get taken down. It was Goof who had the camo. Here's a 1v1 fight against Marbs. Goofy is going to come out on top. He's going to put a little shot there and stay alive. Rami is here for the support, and it looks like the game will ring around the rosy until Munoz found a nade.
Yeah, Goofy and crew did a great job not only securing two of those strongholds, they had a trip cap for a moment, and they're right back in this game. Even though Hazard had control for the majority of this match, the fact that they got this triple kill, that triple cap, brought them back in instantly. Look at trip cap back in effect.
They're saying, we know how to play this game just like you. You guys got lucky in the beginning. Now it's our turn to make a reign of terror. G0 going to be sliding out for a 1v1. Goof not feeling confident. Smart play to back off. Now he's in a 1v1, fighting for this nest. Making a 2v2 as he does have the crew here. G0 going to lift up, get a perfect double kill. Looking for a triple, but it's nowhere in sight as another response 911 call was happening here at Market.
Yes, trip cap though, despite that double kill by G0, you got to wonder if he tried to do a little too much, because after you get that double kill, you know players are going to be looking directly for you.
And Rami's still doing a great job. Playing it low-key, bottom middle, doing a lot of work. Nobody focusing Rami too much as he hasn't been shot, but doing a lot of fire. Now what they got to do is it's not over yet. They got to play it slow, make a good attack. It's not a 99 moment. You have about 3 good plays left to make.
Yeah, there's no reason to force it immediately. You need to take your time, get some good pushes while you have the chance. At some point, you're going to be forced. Your hand's going to be forced, and you have to push immediately. But now is not that moment. Wait to see if you can pick off a member of Vision Gaming, and that's what it seems like Hazard doing. But great movement by a few of these players from Vision Gaming, as we saw Rami just kind of completely avoid Cafe, get a nice flank over on Loop as he gets the double, as he get the triple, barely misses it, but he did the damage already.
Yeah, and Marbs is going to be back last. It's 87-51. It's getting down to the last 2 play moments that we were talking about. Vision Gaming having great grenades and great shots to shut down Hazard as G0's fighting for this next camo, and he's going to lose that fight.
Yeah, that camo, I think it was King Nick, went towards Bomb Center, but Amorous just beating so much fire. His team has 2 strongholds at the moment, but not for long, as all those members dogpiled in Bomb Center. Now they need to scatter out, get towards up top. And we did not see Hazardous taking advantage of the position where they were in. Now, he could have gotten over towards Snipe 4, could have got a different spot, but could not find any of those members as they scurried away.
Now I said they only had 3 good plays left. We already saw 2, so this is the 3rd play that I'm talking about. This is the one that matters. They have a stronghold. They're about to cap 2. This is stopping Vision from scoring any further than they are. They are losing yards, but will they capture bottom middle in this race?
Yeah, one of the scary positions about this time, though, is there's no room for errors. We notice right now, Yard/Bomb Center is not a stronghold setup you can hold for very long, but luckily they were able to capture back bottom center. So Nest/Bomb Center is a great setup, whereas beforehand, they saw that they did not have Yard/Bomb Center.
I think G0 got an overkill, possibly. I saw a triple kill on the board. He did get one more. I don't know if it counted as the over, but right now, Vision Gaming just swarming Nest, as all they need is about 3 good seconds of the double cap, and it's pretty much a GG. You see Munoz trying to do what he can, but it's going to be not enough, as they're going to lose game number 1.
Yeah, that's one of the problems is once you get to that critical moment where you're at 97 points down or something along those lines, you can't afford to give up the stronghold even for just a second. So right there, as soon as he saw 3 players in Nest, he didn't have enough time to recapture Yard or recapture Nest.
Now, I did not see it going that way, and I kind of did at the same time. You saw that Vision made a comeback. They were down about 40-0, I want to say, about around there. And look at the kill feed here already. Great team assist already from Vision Gaming, and it looks like they got out-assisted on.
Yeah, out-assisted, but even in slays. So it just goes to show how much better job they did of getting trip caps, of being much more objective efficient, because we saw the first, I want to say, 2 minutes or so, 2 to 3 minutes of the game, that was all Hazard. They had control of the map. They had a good, like, 30-0 lead. But you saw what happened when Vision actually got control. They got a couple trip caps. They were able to resecure Bomb Center as soon as that would get taken out of their hands.
And I really thought Amorous was about to lose that 1v1 fight against Rami. I've been in a 1v1 in matchmaking. It's no fun. Definitely doesn't end well for me as far as that goes. But look at the team right now. Very serious faces. Nobody really talking to each other. It looks like they're really negative right now, and that's something you don't want to do. I see multiple teams just do a little huddle, say, guys, I don't know where we went wrong, but that's all right. That game's in the past. We still got another one. We're still in this. We could do this again. They're just, you know, kind of quiet right now.
Yeah, it looks like Munoz is actually chatting up a little bit. So I'm not sure. Each team has their own different dynamics. Some like to get pumped up, slap hands after a game, whether it's win or lose. Some teams just like to take it calm, to say, you know what, let that one go. Moving on to game number 2.
Yeah, and game number 2 is going to be pretty intense. Rami, the god hair. I'm sorry, I just have a really bad haircut, man. And I'm just seeing all these guys with good hair, and I could just cut it, make a design for myself. But right now, game number 2 is going to be Eden Slayer. This is actually one of my favorite game types. Although, in my opinion, I think it's kind of a bias toward blue base.
Yeah, obviously, when you have overshield and such being taken into account, or trying to get that sniper rifle off the start, I can understand that having small biases. However, I've always kind of rotated around based on that sniper rifle. The team that gets set up with that kind of slows it down, is using prime position.
Now here's something that I bet you we're going to see nobody going for sniper. I'm calling it right now. When no one's going for sniper, they're sending 3 guys to overshield, 1 guy to blue tower to grab the plasma pistol just in case the 3-man fails. And it's always a huge play. I see plenty of pros do it, and it's pretty fantastic. Usually throughout the time, the sniper will just get combat evolved anywhere.
Yeah, it's just too risky. Like, there's the barrel's right up there. I mean, even if you are able to grab it, in most cases you're brought down to 0 shields, and you're leaving your teammates outnumbered when it comes to grabbing that overshield or to get in better position. So sniper is one of those weapons that, when things are chaotic, when there's too much pressure put on you, it's not the best weapon. So you want to almost secure control first before grabbing the weapon.
Now, and these are literally the high AM teams here. So I bet you we could even see at like 13 a big stalemate where people are playing hide and go seek, as if it's 49 to 49, which you see a lot of pro teams do. So these guys are definitely understanding the meta on how to play. They know how to support each other. Not so much on a positive talk with one another. But right now, start us off with this next game.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Butters is correct. He's predicting 3 outside and 1 inside. So let's see where these players head on over. So we're gonna jump on with Munoz, who is gonna go up towards the top catwalk. Looks like you had mostly correct. We saw at least 2 going towards outside. No one going for that sniper, exactly like you called.
Yeah, no one going for the plasma pistol, which I'm kind of sad about. That's all right. No one did go for the sniper, so you know, you call enough, you'll get one right. But Goop did find himself a nice overshield so far. And he's going to get a nice kill on Munoz, make it a double kill as he's still going off. The sniper rifle was in the hands of Juzero as he just lost it, but now Goofy has the sniper.
Yeah, Goofy has snipe, so I'll switch on over to his screen and see where he's trying to rotate over and stay alive. Looks like he's just trying to get over this blue bend, but there are 2 members over there, so I'm wondering if he's going to sprint, give away his position, or just try to hold his ground on blue bends.
Well, right now he has one of the best bodyguards in the game. He has Rami watching his back on the blue outside. There's a call out. There's a melee. Gonna be switching to the sniper rifle, looking for a double kill. Does hear a call out, but it looks like he's gonna get out of dodge as he saw the flashlight. Not gonna get his picture taken right now.
Yeah, right like that. Amorous taking out Goofy. Nowhere to run, and looks like Munoz on the receiving end of that Hydra. We'll jump on with King Nick, see what he can do. I'm surprised you're not putting a little bit more pressure and over towards this overshield side spawn, because that sniper is still down on the ground.
And it's right there on the overshield pad, which is kind of unfortunate because you're going to have to jump to get that sniper. It's not an easy walkthrough, but Goofy does find himself the sniper rifle yet again. I'm happy to say that people are picking up the plasma pistol, which usually people never do. But Goofy was found out, he was killed, and now Munoz has the sniper rifle.
Yeah, Munoz, I'll switch on over the screen. Looks like Rami once again being a great bodyguard, helping take down Amorous with his teammate Goop right there. We're gonna jump on over with that sniper rifle. Who has it?
He's hiding from us.
He is hiding, come on.
There we go.
Munoz, we found you.
Yeah, hiding under the red SMG. Now this is an odd place because you don't see a lot of action, but there are some people that flank, like this right here. Goop, not seeing the flashlight. He does get the call out there that he does need some assistance. You see Juzero right now trying to hold his own, does get a kill on a King Nick, but right now they're all spawning behind him. Nobody's blocking the spawns. Munoz has no idea that the entire enemy team is behind him.
Yeah, and just a little bit of a blunder right there as he misses that shot, and the player jumping up there. Luckily, his team acquires that overshield, so that should be the power that they need to discharge these players. But you can see the uncomfortable position that Munoz is in right now. You notice how he's just going for no scopes, jumping around, unsure of where he can run around or set up to. Eventually taken out by King Nick, though.
Yeah, and now King Nick looking like he's going to try to grab that sniper rifle. Plenty of ammo with it, about 5 shots, and they're only 5 kills down. So this could literally be the difference of the game depending on his shots and his teammates' positioning. HZRD did grab the overshield, but he was shot by a plasma pistol. Somehow ended up retrieving it. Great body shot and a cleanup. That's exactly what you need. And a nice headshot going for a second one. But the first one was already amazing.
Yeah, great job. Look at these lines of fire that these players working together. Rami over in security side. You got King Nick over in Red Nest. Just perfect crossfires across the map, helping each other out. But he's got to be a little careful here, though. Triple kill, though, for King Nick. Never mind, Rami's going to steal it right in front of me. They are going to not only get those 3 kills, they're going to get the brand new sniper rifle with 12 full bullets.
And right now, it is Goob having the new sniper rifle, and King Nick only having 1 bullet left. And here's the hide-and-go-seek part I'm telling you about. Kind of off on the 16-16, but kind of close. Now they are hiding. They know not to give each other away, and you know that these players will jump at each other's throats if anybody throws them this lead. Now they did make a comeback. They were down by 5, and now they're only down by 2 as King Nick is on a killing spree and a top gun, which means he has the first person to get 10 kills on his team.
Yeah, and that is absolutely crucial here this game. He has half his team's kills because look at that. They only are at the 20 mark at the moment. His teammate is getting a lot of pressure over near blue bed. Look at how Rami is very reactive in this game. He just seems to get in these very good power positions and listen to his teammates' callouts. He's there instantly support. Right there, the second kill, he gets over. He's hearing another callout over near red bend / overshield side. So look at how Rami is always where his teammates are calling out.
Yeah, I want to know what Munoz is doing there. You don't have the lead, and he's just wandering bottom middle. He must be a Thornberry, because that was a wild play on that one. But right now, there's going to be a headshot, a possible double kill that did happen. Rami, keep on picking up a light rifle, and the BRs are just getting picked up numerous times by both of these teams. And that's something that the AM teams don't really do, is just grab these mid-range tier 2 weapons. And it's just so crucial in times like this.
Yeah, absolutely crucial. So we've been watching a lot from the sniper side of things about how these teams are trying to push on over, trying to acquire these kills. But right now, Vision does not have the sniper. So I want to go to an Astro listening and hear how they're going to break this setup.
What's up, pit? What's up, pit? Yo, what's up, pit? What's up, pit? What's up, pit, Mars?
2 dead, 2 dead.
Alright, 2 dead.
They're sniping somewhere.
Did we kill red guy?
Oh, yes, I killed that guy.
I'm in blue, I'm in blue.
I spawned red, I spawned red.
Pit.
Looking, I'm looking.
Hey, weak, Minos.
Mid-bridge. Where's that?
Mid-bridge, kill me.
Mid-bridge. Sniper, red nest.
Collapsing red. They rotate. Nice, good kill.
Yo, red nest. Watch out.
Front red.
Red SMG, Basil, get out of there. Red SMG. Yeah, watch out security. Come to blue.
Turn on me, guys. Watch out, red SMG, guys.
That's down, I get that one. Come to blue, guys. Come to blue.
Watch out, red SMG.
Committed red.
Yo, red window, watch out. Red nest, one. He's on the square.
I got red. I got squares there. Red cat.
Yo, inside red.
Absolute tower, Mars. Inside red, kill me.
Come back.
Come back.
I'm in blue.
Yo, 1 red nest, 2 top cat. Top cat right now. Top cat right now.
Looking.
He's there. He's challenging blue staircase side.
Hey, still there?
I spawned behind the red.
I'm in blue. Can we help?
Blue. Hammers.
Outside, watch out, break.
I got him. I'll
Top cat, one shot. Top cat, one shot. Let's shoot. Right now.
Sniper rifle in 10 seconds.
Watch out, blue SMG.
It's last guy. It's last guy.
Blue tower.
Last one security. What time? 40 US.
Don't
By yourself.
I know.
Red security, yo.
Sniper's up.
There's red nest, There's gonna be 2 there.
Red SMG. Listen.
Looking. Yeah, I'm looking.
OV soon.
40. 2 shots. Mark 2 shots. I'll finish.
Watch out on the middle. Can anyone get on the middle?
Looking low.
Absolute.
I got OV soon. 40. Red plat, kill me.
I pit. Red SMG.
Red SMG weak.
Red
Guy, live for OS.
Rami's getting OS.
Yo, red SMG. He's gonna go hit. Mid-bridge.
Yo, I don't have much
stairs.
Behind me, outside blue. I downed sniper in mid-bridge to
Blue door.
mid-bridge to red. Mid-bridge to red.
Give me once with a.
Live.
Yo, mid-bridge,
I'm looking.
I got native.
Yo, I have
Red square. Yeah, red nest.
Blue stinky.
Red nest, 2 shots.
He's one shot. I got him.
Watch out, outside blue. Watch out, mid-bridge as well. Mid-bridge. I'm pushing the guy.
Looking. Mid-bridge are shots. One shot up. You're one shot up.
Absolute pit.
Still there.
Staircase weak.
Outside red, outside blue.
Staircase weak.
I don't know.
Staircase. Blue stinky.
Looking.
Blue door.
He's still there. Sniping blue door. Watch out blue door sniping.
Got that one. One there.
Nice. Another one there.
I'm stinky.
Watch out stinky. Watch out turn up.
One shot, kill him,
He double back.
Absolute.
I got that one.
Where's the sniper?
Yeah, there's sniper down turbo.
No deaths.
I don't know how much ammo it has. He's going for it.
Outside red, one shot, guys. One shot to 0.
Sniper pushing you, Nick.
I hear you. Watch out turbine with sniper.
Fit. Front blue, one guy.
I'll kill front blue.
Outside red.
Idiot!
Outside red, mid-bridge.
No shields. Watch out turbine.
Watch out pit.
Alright, so 3. Last one, rest of G. I just saw him. He just naded.
And right now you hear a lot of fast talking coming from Vision Gaming, and it's looking like it's a successful communication. It's a 10-kill lead. Going for a no-scope. Does lose the new sniper control. J0 grabbing the plasma pistol, trying to make a comeback here. They're only down by about 8 kills. What do you think so far, Walshy?
Yeah, I mean, based on that communication, you notice how well it was directed to exact individual players. You heard sometime where Goofy was saying, this guy outside Rami, and that is so important when it comes to communication. Instead of just having a one-shot call-out fall on deaf ears, knowing your teammates' locations and directing it to the relevant players.
Yeah, because he goes, oh, me? Okay, I got it right there.
Yep.
I'm in that position to help you. I got you. And great communication so far. They've had a lot of sniper rifles back and forth here, but it looks like Vision Gaming just knowing how to play this one better. And here comes a challenge from Martins. What you shouldn't be challenging at this point in time. You don't have the lead, but he's going to win it. Staying alive. It's 49-39, and that's going to be a missed no-scope on a King Nick. Rami trying to get a cleanup. It's going to be a game of scatter like you just moved a couch with roaches underneath. They're just scattering everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you got to run for your life. Every man for himself in the situation. Look at how Rami decides just to run away from the situation. I kind of agree and also kind of disagree. At this point, you just need to charge for that 1 kill. Rami closes out, taking out J0. That is a 50-40 victory and a 2-0 win for Vision Gaming.
And that so far, that was kind of unfortunate. I was really looking for a nice match. But hey, both of these teams, very great teammates. I don't know how good a pep talk would be in between games. Walsh, I guess you can tell me better than ever. If you just lost the game, but you were still in it, do you go back into the second game with a positive attitude, or what would you tell your team?
You always have to look forward. I mean, at this point in Halo's competitive scene, you have to be able to drop games and bounce back. You cannot expect to sweep every single match, every single event, especially when you have teams of such high caliber. Taking a look at these stats, though, King Nick going 19 and 11, but huge assists across the board. I mean, how many do we got there? We got 49? Is that correct?